So what I guess happened here is this is my guess. My guess is they're realizing that Fox, I don't think likes to play with Haliburton. I don't think Fox likes the fact that Haliburton's crowd favorite. Um, he's taken a lot of the shine off of Fox. So I don't think those two were jiving together. And I think they probably tried to move Fox, who's got something like 4 years left after this year, $34 million each year. They try to move him, and I don't think there's many takers.
Hmm.
So it's like, well, how do we improve this roster? Um, I guess we're going to have to move Halliburton. And it's not terrible move, in my opinion. Like, um, Sabonis doesn't really like he doesn't check the analytics boxes, but he's a monster. He's a good ball mover.
Yes.
He can get out and he can push a break a little bit. Hell of a rebounder. He's just a really good, solid player. I think I would rather have Sabonis and Fox probably on a team than what Halliburton and Fox were giving you without a big.
Hmm.
So I see that. The problem I have is I feel like you could have looked around the league and found another maybe even better player or better package to get for Halliburton. I think Halliburton's um, value is a lot higher than what they got, but
Hmm.
getting a multiple time all-star who's what 25, 26, like that's not a bad gig, and he's not on a bad deal. I think he's making under 20 a year, so
Hmm.
that's not terrible. I think it's okay. And then for Indiana's side, they're on full rebuild now, you know, and they've still got some guys to chop up. I mean, they've still got Brogdon, who's got 3 years left. They've got Buddy Hield, which is 3 years. I think Brogdon's making 22 a year for the next three. Um, Buddy's making 20 for the next two. Turner's got 18 next year. Those guys probably all need to go. Uh, and then you're going to build around this high draft pick you're going to get this year. And they've got Duarte and Halliburton in the backcourt. That's a decent start to a whole new franchise. So
Hmm.
I don't think that's bad.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think that I get what Sacramento is doing. Now they have been very vocal all year that we're trying to make a run. We're not making a run, but they're trying to make the playoffs, right? And the best player in that deal was DeMontis Sabonis. Like
Yes.
right now, like Halliburton, could it
And
happen?
not close. It's really not close
Right,
either.
right. Could it happen with Halliburton down the line? Very possible. And
Yeah,
that's the upside that Indiana might be looking at. Like, oh, we get Halliburton.
for
Now,
sure.
I have heard in the media and stuff that Halliburton was very hurt by being moved from Sacramento. Apparently, like he was asked, I believe it was like a week before, like they just come off of a really bad loss, and they asked him about it, and he's like, I'm here I'm part of this team. This is everything to me. Like this is a team that drafted me, blah blah blah. And then they go and trade him. Now maybe that's just the harsh realities of the NBA, but I'm rooting for Halliburton in Indiana. But yeah, I think it's a good move for both sides. I've been looking at other people reviewing it, and they're giving Sacramento like an F just because they gave up
Yeah.
Halliburton. I don't read into that. I think they got the best player in the deal.
Well, I mean,
So
here's the thing. You're not moving Fox. So yeah, they may have had a bad trade, like they like value for value long term. It's very possible, but I don't
right.
think Fox and Halliburton were working together. So one of them had to move, and you can't move Fox right now. So that's the
Right.
move they had to do.